Then I get struck with ads. Straight up, or the ad bat. Hello, I will eat your drugs. Eat? Oh, good. I think to bed right after that. I think I went to bed right after that. I definitely tried to say thank you. I was like, oh no, did I miss Orca? No. Most drugs aren't for me either, but I do take men tablets in the morning and after breakfast. Oh, okay. I'd say I very infrequently, unless I have reason to take like Advil. But I was mostly talking about the illicit kind of drugs, or the perfectly legal kind of drugs. That way I can get monetized on Twitch. In this case, we were talking about the perfectly legal pot. At least I was. As I live in New Jersey, and that's cool here. And I would say that so far, my experience with edibles has sucked. Smoking has been fine, but it's just all right. I try recreational drugs. I'm just not even sure where to start or how to obtain them. I do find the dynamic of a pharmacist struggling to find where drugs would be obtained. Is marijuana recreational over there? Valhub, how you doing? Should I take the back? I'll meet you somewhere else. Mississippi is not the place. Yeah. Red Rocks, Colorado. Yeah. If the dare stuff was to be believed, you just had to wait for random people to solicit drugs multiple times a day. Yep. Opens up a van door. Hey, kid. You want some drugs? Oh, hello. Good morning. Looking forward to some streamies later. Where I went to school, random people did solicit drugs multiple times a day, huh? School in Canada sounds cool. And cold. But cool. Nasty smoker lungs they showed us. The rest is comical, to say the least. Yep. To avoid that, yep. Mushrooms are legal in some states and should be in every state. Mushrooms are legal in every state. I eat them all the time. What do you mean? Oh, I picked it up already. Whoops. But you can also buy mushrooms online here, so 10 out of 10. Oh. Wouldn't F with anything these days. All that fentanyl flying around. Yep. Nope. The most harmful stuff would be less harmful and dangerous if legalized. If you're gonna be dumb, at least be dumb with safety nets and no jail, because that solves nothing unless you've harmed somebody or damaged, stolen something. See, people don't understand that, Orca. They letting people make mistakes? No, 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 no. Punishing them for the moment. That's the bad thing. There's some that are bad and some that are beneficial for people mentally. Big yawns, tiny marks. I'm all for constructive rehabilitation for these kinds of things. But not gonna get too political here, but I find that a good portion of the U.S. doesn't quite agree. Unfortunately. Eat those trippy ones for the brain waves to stay bouncing around. I'm also very, very inexperienced, I'd say. To give background for my adventures as far as recreational drugs go, it's not crazy. That was weird. Wire making? People having access to medical care would cut down usage of illicit drugs the most, to be honest. $2,000 bill or street drug. Oh. One does sound a lot better, you know? I remember this fever dream of a cartoon on VHS that taught you about no drugs. It had Bugs Bunny, one of the Ninja Turtles, the Muppets, Kermit and Piglet, Garfield, etc. on there. Yeah, I was like super young when I saw it. All the cartoon characters were talking to a teenage boy about no drugs. Yes, that is what the motive of, hey, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Okay. Being homeschooled with pretty relaxed parents, didn't I guess the best way to say it, like I had told my dad at one point, it's like, yeah, I was gonna try pot, and he's like, okay. Don't do anything stupid. And that's my parents. Let me know if you need help. And after being homeschooled, I guess I was pretty okay very quickly with recreational drugs. I respect everybody's decisions to do what they will with their own lives. Just that if I know you, please be careful. Okay, it's not that these situations don't exist. I just want you to be safe and make sure you've taken precautions or have the environment that can support you while playing things recreationally. Or can support you. I am not very like I can support people mentally or verbally. That's a good way. But physically, I don't know much about drugs. Be smart or something. Exactly. I don't know if Mark can do that. Um my grants to call me when you need a ride. Uh-huh. Now that you're feeling better, was it just 5? What did it happen to be the 4 bags of medicine that helped? Why? Bum, bum, da-dum. Totally only meant to send one, but then I just sent all of them. It was like, well, it's what has been done, and I sent it anyway. Oh, that was the case? Yep. 100%. So, did you eat the fries I sent you? I I gave them to Marlo. Is he gonna be okay? Wow, you re-gifted them? Well, I didn't want them to sit out in the rain, but I couldn't eat. It was not my hours. Oh no, they're probably just there permanently. Oh, do they not have somebody crafting? Because it's Year's. Uh oh. Oh. You've got that wrong though. If you offer me food, that's a bit different. If you give me food, that's it. That is another situation. Mhm. Ah. Oh, what do you think of my place? It may not be much, but everything in here has something I love, including the bars of gold that I just clicked. There's nothing in here. I don't. You know what? No. Now hold on. There's nothing in here. Definitely nothing. Yeah, I see nothing. I'm gonna get killed. Grace, good morning, and Neon, you too. How you doing? How are the both of you? 6 bars of nothing. Also, this is exactly what happens if you peered into the Mark brain right now. It's a great representation of what is in the Mark brain. Nice. Does anybody else, by the way, find these like super satisfying? Like these latches. I love the like. I'm sure there's a name for like the like the little dangly bit and the latch and like the lockdown. I always find them satisfying. My head has extra fluid in it. Lacking brain or something, though maybe fluid fills extra space. Mm-hmm. I hear water is needed for a healthy brain. Deal or no deal? That's exactly what they're called, a dangly bit lockdown. That, that sounds like my next... Never mind. You ain't fat, you're just healthy. I'm still really annoyed at how good the soundtrack for Twilight is. Wires into the vampire music. I see you. As part of our 2 resident vampires, I suppose this does check out. Good enough to listen to 15 years later and still feel the same emotion. Y'all felt emotion? Other than joy, I'd say, the only emotion that I felt was rage and confusion. But specifically, the rage part was only at the last movie. Hi. Hi, Wyatt. I'll miss you. Putty, hello. Putty is also another reason that I ended up watching the entirety of Twilight. What a series. Well, oops. Don't LOL, oops. Your fault, buddy. And then I had some friends to watch with it too. Like, great. Yours, Grace, and Ryan's fault that I've watched Twilight in 2024. All the movies with creatures are lit. Creatures? Oh, I did feel emotion of creatures far more than people. Probably may have started that, or King Kong. Jurassic Park. I just love that dinosaur when he bit that person. It was so great. I was watching Cars last night. I love it. Cars is a classic. Hi, friends. And a Carl. Hello, Carl. Can I get a flex? Certainly. Clever girl. Clever girl. Also, camera settings have changed a little bit, though I ended up toning them down just because, depending on the scene, my face would get way too, I don't know, colored. Or my face would just look 100% red in the wrong light. Way too hot. Not at all. But I think overall, camera settings look a bit better. Your audio is a bit delayed. Is it my audio or my camera? It's my camera. Ah, jeez. This work? This help? No. Pause and unpause the stream. Is it bad for anybody else? Like, it looks bad for me, so I assume it's bad for other people, where the audio happens first and then the camera. That's why I'm snapping instead. Okay. Visually, that I hear, but is it like early? Like, cause it from my perspective, the audio comes out early compared to the visuals. That's what you said? Okay. Normal mobile lag? Is it a filter to delay audio? Audio move? Perfect. Yeah. On audio only. Haha. How do I delay? Hold. Advanced audio properties? Sync offset. Let's just say 70. No, say 200. There's gonna be a couple clapping. A heads up, there might be some loud noises. Oh wait, that's not the right one. That one. 70 to start. Still too early. Say just 200. See if that looks right. Ah! Almost. No, not quite. 700 minutes. Still looks so off. Why? 2,000. Doesn't seem like it's changing at all. Because it's open still? I don't understand. Making it worse? Really? That's like that doesn't make sense. There. Those are just coming out early. It's bad. Okay, is it so? Does this look right? Right, where we can see visual snapping, right? I guess kind of louder than the without much like percussion, I guess. Delayed. Is the audio coming out before the visuals? Which part is delayed, if I might ask?